Anxiety is the absence of control. In today's very uncertain world, where we can send our kids off to school and hope and pray they return to us that night, it's very easy to get consumed with worry and anxiety. And what we have to remember is the basics. And the basic is that we can only control ourselves. We can do preparation, and we should. We should educate. We should look at prevention programs. But in the end, worrying incessantly about things that we have no real control over because we can't control other people is it's futile. So this is what I would encourage you to do when you feel consumed by worry. That one, you have to stop and go back to the logical part of your brain, because worry comes from the emotional side. And when we make emotionally based decisions, it rarely ever works out. So stick with the facts, first and foremost. Write down what is it you truly, actually, factually know about a situation and what you can do about it. What is in your control? That's going to be a theme to keep going back to. And when you're feeling overwhelmed, what you have to, or what I would encourage you to do, besides maybe looking at things such as talking with a professional about that, seeking your spiritual connection to give you peace, but to do a little circle and to say, I can only control myself. That's it. What's in this circle right here, that is all I have control over. And so what I have control over is that I can talk with my kids about safety at school. I can talk with my kids about how they can safeguard themselves, about how when they see something, they hear something on social media or in the hallways and passing, that they're not afraid to report it, that they can do anonymous report, that they can flag comments, that what's in my control is I can do mental health education so that we get rid of the stigma and that we seek treatment, we seek resources, we get rid of the crazy word and other things that keep people away from seeking the help that they need. And we can try to help support our schools, give them the resources they need for security measures. We can encourage mental health education screening. Did you know not every school has a licensed school counselor? Do you know that not every school has someone that's trained in mental health issues? We can change that. We can talk with our school districts and our legislatures, and we can get interventions in there. So go back to the mantra, I can only control myself, no one else, and nothing else. And I can choose what I'm going to do with my control and what I can do to be an active force of good in this world.